Hey guys, gonna give it a couple of minutes here for the lag time. Just about ready for everybody to start seeing me. You should be seeing my face about now. Good evening, everyone. How are you doing tonight? Let's see who's here. Dawn, I see Dawn. Dawn's all over. Melody's here. Hey, Melody. You set an alarm. That's funny. And Donna's here. Hi, Donna. Our friend Donna's been going through a lot of life events, and everybody just keep her in your prayers. It's very sad. There's Miss Sue. Hi, Sue. Nice to see you. You agree 100%. Talking is good, so is listening. That's Mark and Coral across the pond. Let's all appreciate each other for sure. Thank you for that. Agreed. I'm listening. There's Henry. Hi, guys. Sorry, Henry and Leanne. I'm getting over my jet lag. There's Kevin. Hi, Kevin. There's Kim. Hey, Kim. How's the weather out there in Arizona? Was driving home. Was it yesterday? Gosh, it was just yesterday. And it started getting windy here in Florida, so I'm anxious to find out if it was windy there for you. It's kind of rare for us to see gusts. Sorry, guys. I haven't eaten, so I think my body's telling me it's time for food. But anyway, we don't normally get wind gusts unless it's hurricane season. So it's raining. Not surprising. Yeah. Getting out west would be wonderful. Where is everybody heading? Well, right now I'm headed right here for the next month. Waiting to get a CPAP on Monday, and then I have to wait a month to see the doctor for a follow-up after I've been using the CPAP. And then hopefully I'll be footloose and fancy free. So sometime first or second week of March, hopefully I'll be out of here. That's my plan right now. Where I'm going, I don't know, because I'm really kind of afraid to even try to book anything anymore. Home for 3 more weeks. We're supposed to leave today. Oh, but you're home for 3 more. So, yeah, so you know what I'm talking about. Well, I hope it does too. I'm very skeptical. I know I'm a nurse, and a lot of people have said that they really help them. I'm not convinced that I really need it. That's the whole thing. So that's kind of where we're at, but we'll see. I'm sorry. I didn't even make coffee because I was afraid if I drank that, I'd really start yawning, because that's what I drink before bedtime. See, a lot of people tell me that. I don't understand the physiology of how that could be, when primarily obstructive sleep apnea occurs when your tongue falls backwards into your airway. And I can't understand how just air coming in keeps your tongue from falling back. It does not make sense to me. Yep, that's, you know me. That'd be my decision. But anyway, I'm gonna give it a try. I'm not gonna be a total skeptic. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Kim saying hi to everybody. So anyway, drove home yesterday, got the rig all parked with the help of my daughter. I'm in between a 35-foot travel trailer and a boat on the other side. That's very big and almost totally fills his space. So I have about 1.5 feet on either side of my trailer for my space, and then maybe 1.5 feet on theirs. So it's kind of a tight fit, and I'm kind of at the end of a road, so I have to back around a curve into the space. So anyway, my daughter came over and met me at the storage facility and was my extra set of eyes, because you have that one blind side that you can't really see as you're backing, and I didn't want to hit that travel trailer. But it's in there, and she's all set up and level, and I emptied out my refrigerator and took my dirty clothes home and got here, I want to say 6:45 or so. So I got here before it got real dark, and had a good night's sleep. And today I've just kind of taken care of opening mail and sorting through stuff and making some phone calls and making sure I've got appointments for the dogs for their grooming before I go out again, and just stuff, did some dishes, did 2 loads of laundry. So I'm just trying to catch up on stuff. Yes, it is a pain to get my steps out. And I have to totally bring the legs all the way, all the way up so that the step will go down without hitting the trailer next door to me. It's very difficult to get in the door. This is mainly for snoring. Yeah. He didn't believe me when I told him he did it, so I videoed it. The look on his face was priceless when I showed him. Yeah, and that snoring occurs from your tongue falling back in your airway. It makes that noise because it's resistance to the air trying to get in or out. That's why you snore. So, hi Carol, how are you? How's things where you're at? Works with positive pressure, keeping your tongue from closing out the airway. And that's what they tell me, Henry. I just don't know how that would be, positive enough to keep your tongue from falling backwards. I don't get it, but we're going to see. You're a fierce snorer. Maybe you need one, Dawn. I sent you a friend request. Yeah, there you go. No problem. I'm not convinced you ever sleep. Yeah, that's true. Well, she does after she eats dinner. And then she get, all those carbs make her sleepy, and she goes and lays down and sleeps for a while. It's been a little while, Dawn. Yeah. So anyway, that's the whole story here. And that's all I know. So what do y'all know? I do know. I've got a few pictures I can show you if y'all want to see them. You have to look. I've not seen it. What haven't you seen? What did I miss? Hey, there's Mobtech. Hi. How are you doing? How's the weather in Nevada? Yes, please. You want to see some pictures? Where did my H go? Anyway, okay. So, while I was out for the 2 weeks, I had a lot of time to spend inside my trailer, and I even bought a few new items for my kitchen, and I got quite a bit done around the house and trying to figure out where I wanted everything to, kind of live permanently. So I'm really proud of my kitchen. It's so nice. So this is currently what it looks like. Those canisters on the right hand side of the screen, most of them are coming back home. I don't need all of them. I have canisters in my pantry galore. So these flowers and everything kind of represent my color scheme for my kitchen. I've had that tea kettle for about a year and a half, and so that's kind of the color scheme I'm using to brighten, add some color in, because the white is bright and it looks great and I do love it, but you just need a pop of color every now and then. So that's what I'm doing. The thing that I'm really, really enjoying after having only a 4 cubic foot refrigerator is this huge 10 cubic foot refrigerator. So I made some salads for one of our community dinners, and I just thought, well, look at this. It's big enough for me to put big items in, and I've never had that convenience before, because the 4 cubic foot, the shelves on that thing are only like 6 inches or so wide. I'm so sorry, guys. So anyway, that's a little bit about my kitchen. And then I will show you my solar setup. Sorry about that. For some reason, it didn't like the way I tapped it. All right, so this is Kevin basically getting started. He already got the inverter in there, but had lots of other work yet to do and wire to run. And that ended up being very challenging. So this is Kevin looking for the wire, and trying to find the end of his wire that Dawn was passing through. And then at one point she had to climb in the basement there, and Kevin had to go into the belly of the beast, because he just could never get the wire to go all the way through. So he had to take the belly off and run the wire that way. It was a very hard chore, and I really appreciate all that effort. But anyway, this is how my system ended up looking. So I have 3 lithium batteries now with a 2000 watt inverter. The transfer switch is that little box on the left with the yellow label on it. He's got the bus bars in there to connect everything. My shut off switch, disconnect switch, and then of course the solar charge controller is up there in the right hand corner. So that's it. And I haven't had a chance to really try out the solar component yet. But I'm I'm sure for me it's probably going to be plenty. I mean, I've been able to live off of just two batteries in the past. However, I didn't have a 12-volt refrigerator, but they don't draw a lot of current, um, and it seems to work fairly well. So far, I'm happy with it. The only thing that I will say about that is that um, I get a lot of moisture inside the refrigerator. If it's too cold, the back ices up, so I keep turning it down. And then I also get a lot of water condensation on the top shelf. So a little concerned about that. Hoping that I'll find maybe that little sweet spot where some of that stuff goes away. So we'll see. Okay. There's Dawn. Hi, Dawn. Just checking in. Seafoam blanket, hello. We'll be home next week and catch you all later. All right. Glad you could come in and pop in and say hi. Oh, trailer traveling's on here. I missed that. Um, I lost some of my comments with that little blip. Nice to have you. Nice. I'm glad you could be here tonight. You like my kitchen, Carol? That's only part of it. That's only a small portion of my kitchen. It's not me, it's you. Thumbs up. Thank you, Donna. Thanks, Donna, for reminding everybody. Give me a thumbs up, guys. Give me a little thumbs up. Yep, you're a monkey. Yep. Monkey, mountain goat, this or that. Everybody's saying hi to trailer traveling. Good job, Kevin and Dawn. Yeah. It took all three of us at one point to get it all done. Don't like making the bed. Luckily, it's done and over with, and I'm glad that it's over. Yes, my bed is much easier now. Yeah, the spice racks on the pantry doors were a little bit of a challenge, but we made it, got it done. It's kind of cutting off the top of my head tonight. I forgot to bring my stand home with me. It's still in the trailer. So I'm using a little bit different method to have my iPad up here. Maybe if I slide it back, that's a little better. How's that? Mountain goat days are over. There's Miss Summer. Hey, how are you? How's your weather up there? Summer and Peter. I haven't really been watching a whole lot of the weather like I normally do when I'm at home. I've just been trying to catch up on everything that is that immediate thing you have to do. I'm looking for tax forms that should be in by now that I don't see them all yet. So that'll be my next chore is trying to go online and find all my forms so I can go ahead and get my taxes done. Can I call it to work or did they supervise? They pretty much tried to stay out of the way. They didn't want to get involved with all of that. So, which is probably the smartest thing they could have done. But we did have a great time visiting with everyone and had some good meals together and just spent some good time with friends. It was wonderful. Wish everyone could have been there. That's what my daughter said. It looks really homey. Yeah, I'm very, very fond of my kitchen. Actually, my whole trailer, but the kitchen and the walk around bed are the two big stars in my life. So, and the recliner. have a new hole in my head and I can't eat. What do you mean you have a hole in your head? Did you have a hole in your head drilled? The snow's mainly gone. That's good. Peter. Oh, you got a tooth yanked. Okay, that explains that comment. Yeah, you probably can't chew for a day or two. That's never fun. I watched from a distance so they didn't. Yeah, that. There's my son. He came home just before I got started. So we're probably going to be going and looking for new appliances for the kitchen this weekend, hopefully. The ones that I've got are old, and he wants to see about maybe us getting some new ones. So we're going to go take a look. One side of my face is all numb. Oh, I remember that feeling. That's really a strange feeling, isn't it? Camper truck on the front looks amazing. Thank you. Not a fan of dentists. The dentist was good. That's nice. I don't know. I had such a great dentist growing up. And then when he passed away, I was afraid to go to any other dentist for the longest time. Because in my opinion, no one would, sorry guys, no one would come up to the expectations I had for a good dentist after Dr. Gillooly passed away. You know, he drilled my teeth for fillings and everything with not even a bit of Novocaine. None. When I was a kid, and I didn't have any problems with it at all. He was just really good, you know. I don't know what there was about him that he did different, but I never had to have Novocaine to put a filling in my mouth. So it scared me for a long time that I couldn't find another dentist that good. I do have an Instapot, Carol. It's a little 3-quart one, but it's enough for just me. And then Dawn gave me her crock pot this trip because she doesn't use it often enough. And she's trying to make room for other things in her rig. So she finally let go of it and offered to give it to me. So I gladly took it because now I have cabinets and I can have stuff like that. So it's very nice. Couldn't have been good to have another hole in your head. Good dentist, not possible. Oh, it is. It is possible. Stole a couple teeth and had to pay him for them. Wow. Yeah, it's very nice. I do like having a crock pot. It's a downsizing thing. Yeah. I'm not the air fryer kind of girl. I just like to cook in my oven. But I do like having a crock pot and the Instapot. So that's enough big stuff for me. And got plenty of room for it right now, so that works. There's Felix. Hi, Felix. How are you doing? I'm trying to catch up on some videos because for the 2 weeks that we were down there at Holder Mine, I wasn't really able to stream anything, and um, no cell service. Had to go out of the campground to even make a phone call or do anything like that. I could text for whatever reason. I could text back and forth with my family and let them know that I was okay, but it could not receive a call, could not make a call, and could not bring up YouTube for nothing. It was really very frustrating. But you know, when you're out there in the wilderness, you're not necessarily always supposed to have all those conveniences. So anyway, it was nice, and we had friendship, and uh, I had plenty of other things to do than watch stuff on YouTube and stream stuff, movies and things like that. So I stayed busy. Everybody's saying hi to Felix now. Throw and go and eat. Yes, crock pots are great for that. Hey, Mark. Everybody's saying hi. Was on and off signal. Yeah, not great at all for sure. That's the only downside I think to that campground. So if y'all are ever in Central Florida, it's a good place. It's a good price, and they do have a place for trash, electric and water at the sites, and there's a dump station as you exit out of the campground. And the bathrooms are nice. Showers were clean and hot, running water. So it is a nice campground. I'm not going to say too many good things about it because it's hard to get in there. So, yes, that's very true. Sometimes it is nice not to have access. And the only thing is, you feel like you're ignoring everyone. Yes, me too sometimes especially when I'm at home. But poor signal for sure. Very cute campground. And it's not really big. There's only like 27 sites there. So, and it was, we had maybe a couple of campers in there that were a little bit noisy. But for the most part, it was very peaceful, very calm. It was very nice. And, lots of big oak trees and, but a nice community area where was sunny over most of it. The weather for a few days was kind of cold and rainy, but it warmed up a few days too while we were there, and it was beautiful weather. So we had a little bit of each. It's good to get away from it. Don't get on much at all when I'm on vacation. Yeah, exactly. I'm into this to get away from the rat race for sure. For sure. Rats, but it's still a race. Sometimes it's a race trying to find a place where you can go and camp. Oh my goodness. So yeah, and I had started my whole route out west. I had stops booked all the way through Fort Stockton in Texas. So I was like a good halfway there, and then had to turn around and stop everything when I found out I was going to have to hang here another month. I was so frustrated with that news. But anyway, yes, exactly. That's what we have to do, is just hide and stay inside and do whatever. Thankfully, I had all that organizing and everything to keep me busy. So next time around, I'll be able to sit more and just relax, which is going to be very nice. So I finally got my TV figured out. Kevin got everything hooked up for me, so that I can boondock, and life is going to be good. And I'm getting this whole hitching and unhitching a fifth wheel. I get a little better each time. I just need to be able to commit the steps to memory so that I do have a list, a step-by-step list of how to do it, but I need to be able to commit it to memory. And until I'm out there doing it more frequently, it's not going to stay in my aging brain. So, but I'm making it happen, and a little bit at a time. So you're chilled. Yeah. Staying in that rainy weather is, you get that chill in your bone and it doesn't seem to want to go away. Did you ever show the pictures? Did I miss it? I didn't have very many. Here, I'll show you, Donna, real quick. So this is like my immediate stove area. To the right is the sink and the refrigerator, which is actually in the slide. And then to the left is the bar, which also has a place for 2 stools for me to set and eat or do whatever I want to on the bar. And then this is the inside of my refrigerator, which is 10 cubic foot. And so I feel like I'm in heaven. And the freezer is big too. So did you see the solar pictures, Donna? This is what my solar setup ended up looking like. And this is Kevin trying to figure it out, trying to find the wiring that he's running underneath. It was a mess. So there you go. I didn't have a lot of pictures to show tonight. Honestly, surprisingly, we didn't take a lot of pictures this trip for whatever reason. I didn't do any video or anything. It was just all mainly, for me, it was the business of getting the solar in and getting the trailer set up. And unfortunately, we just didn't take a lot of pictures. The last meal that we had together, Dawn did do a little video of that. And her dad and sister were there as well. They came out to visit with us at camp. It was nice. Maybe I should drink more and I'll be more chill. Yeah. I hate getting cold in the wintertime because it seems like it takes me forever to warm up. Alabama now, going to see the battleship. Yep, been there. Then on to Mississippi, slow rolling to Texas. Yeah, the battleship's pretty cool. I went there with my daughter and my grandson. Actually, Mike and I went there 2 years ago. We saw that battleship a few years ago. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Yeah. I was thinking pics of Holder Mine, my bad. Oh, no, I didn't. Like I said, I didn't really take any. I mean, the only one I have of the campground is the thumbnail that I put up on YouTube of my rig. And that's really all I even took. Yeah, Air Force. I always take too many. I normally do. I don't know why this time I didn't. Other than I just had other things on my mind. And it just slipped my mind altogether. Lou is in the Army. Very cool. Yeah. Yeah. It looked exactly the same, Donna. You didn't miss anything. It was all the same, except no piñata. We did not do a piñata this year. Yes, it's a pretty cool ship. Ken and Carla will try to meet us in South Dakota. That's the plan, they say. In the Southern Plains. I like seeing them, but after I've seen about 10, I think I've about hit my limit with them. I saw enough when my first husband was in the Air Force, so that's enough for me. Thank God for no pinata. Yeah, they wouldn't do it this year. Anyway, that was a silly one time sort of event, but it was a lot of fun. Don't you think, Donna? Oh. Ken made that really hard on Donna last year. You were too cute. Oh, nice. Y'all have a meetup up there in June. You will never live that down. Uh, It was fun on our end. I don't know about your end, but it was fun on our end. Oh my gosh. Well, you'll have to figure that one out, huh? I don't know what my plans are going to be. Um, I want to see more of Wyoming this year. I want to go to um, Theodore Roosevelt National Park for sure. Those are my big bucket list. I would love to see Valley of Fire State Park. There's some boondocking outside of that. I had actually told Randy and Shelley about that, and that's how they ended up finding Valley of Fire, and they love it there. Um, but I had seen it on another YouTube channel, and I knew that they were heading through Nevada, and so I told them look for it because it looks like it's beautiful. I will never let down. And where? Hey, William, how are you? Glad you could make it. Glad you could join in tonight. How's your mama doing? Are you surviving the winter weather up there? South Dakota in June got hailed on. It doesn't always happen that way. Valley of Fire is amazing. Um, yeah, I think I was looking over a post recently on Facebook about the boondocking spot that's near there. Park is awesome. We did that last July. I've been wanting to go see it for quite a while. Want to do more Wyoming and Idaho at the same point. Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to see more of Idaho myself too. Want to stay in Laramie again. I love that place. Vita Woo for me is what I like. Have a spot we stayed on, boondocking close to Valley of Fire. You would like it. Yeah, what was the name of that? I just saw it maybe yesterday. I saw you comment on somebody's post about it. In Mitchell, South Dakota on the 6th. Oh, cool. Place we stayed is just outside of Overton, Nevada. Oh, nice. Your mom is home. Oh, that's so nice. I'm happy for you, William. But all is good. Good to hear. Happiness becoming a rat race in itself. True enough. Saying hello to Mark. Are you still there, Mark? Or have you faded out? Because it's like early morning for him now. See what you did, Henry. Now we have to go there. Snowbird Mesa. That's it. That's the one I'm talking about. Yeah. We have a video. I'm going to have to look for that video. I actually think I've seen it, but I'm going to go back and look again. There's Mr. Hoping to be heading out that way. Maybe the first or second week of March. I don't know where you guys are going to be or what's going on. Maybe I'll get a chance to say hi to y'all. I'm doing good, William. Thank you. Got my blood pressures under control. I had my heart cath done, and it came out okay. They found a little bit of blockage, but not big enough for them to worry about doing any intervention at this time. So I'm trying to modify my diet, and my blood pressure's good. Sorry, guys. They think that my sleep apnea might be part of my blood pressure issues, so they're really pushing this CPAP machine for me. So I have to give them the benefit of the doubt. Not that I like doing that, but anyway, everybody's saying hi to Daryl now. Glad, yes, absolutely glad. It's been a long time. She's been in and out of the hospital quite a bit. 40 minutes after midnight, and still got 20 minutes till bedtime. Oh my gosh. I'd be in bed already. It's raining there today. It's rained all over the country a lot. It's crazy. Yes, my bruise is finally gone. Finally, that's the wrist that it was in. And that IV site bruise was right here. Stewart Point and Governor Wash on the Vegas side, and Poverty Flats on the north side. Yeah, I've seen all those in different posts. Thank you, Daryl. Yes. Well, thank you. My son inspired me to do these exercises, and they've really been helping my legs. I'm having a lot less pain in my legs when I do my exercises on a regular basis. Isn't that the way it goes? Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate the prayers. I think I'm on the road to better health. Okay, Carol. Well, thanks for coming in. I'm gonna be saying here good night here pretty soon myself. Glad you could come. You got ACPA. I'm not sure what that is, but anyway. Good night to you, Carol. Thank you for coming. So anyway, but I'm really anxious to get all that done. But I'll tell you, I may just take a few weeks off from doing my live stream, just because I simply don't have anything right now to tell you. Nothing interesting going on. I'm just stuck at home. So, hi, Jennifer. Mom called. I have to go back and watch the replay. No problem. No problem. So, hey, did it show up that I purchased off of your link? I got my stuff, by the way. So the order process worked. Hey, Jennifer. I'm taking out too. Okay, Felix, thank you for coming. Could hang out for a few. I'm glad you could too. I appreciate it. I'm retired. I went back to work for Mom. Yeah. Yeah, I did that with my dad for a while too, but I was still working. So, because, I have to work since my husband passed away. There's no way I can get by without working, during that period in my life. And so we had to hire caregivers to come and stay with them on the days that I couldn't be here. So I understand what it's like. So anyway, guys, that's all I really know. I probably for the next couple of weeks at least won't have a live stream. I'm just going to kind of take a break and finish wrapping things up here so that I can get out and about and enjoy life again. That's what this is all about for me. Do your live stream. Let us give you conversation. We love you. Oh, Well, if I have enough requests, I guess I'll try. But you guys are going to have to feed me lots of information. If I don't have much to tell you, it's not going to be much of a live feed if I don't have an active group. We may have to resort to talking about food. Oh, I'm headed to Texas soon, but I don't think we're headed your direction. Might get to Waco, but then north. Well, Jennifer, I'm definitely heading that way. So I still, if you're available, would love to have company to go to the Riverwalk. That's been one of my big bucket list items too. I don't know why, but I want to see that in the Alamo while I'm there. So Dawn says live stream. She just likes to chat though. You have to chat me up if I'm going to do a live stream. Live stream, live stream. Okay. I will try. Oh no, not food. We can talk about rice. Do what makes you feel good. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate that. Yeah, I can't wait to see it. It's really something I've been wanting to see for quite a while. Sourdough, if we're talking about food, all right, that's great. Who doesn't love sourdough bread? Daughter not out. I looked today. Sometimes it takes a while. Yeah, no problem. I had a couple of items that I had in my cart for a while anyway. So I just thought, well, let's just try it out and see. That's not too far away. Oh, gosh. Saying hi to William. Take the boat ride too. We did it during the day and at night. Well, that's an idea. Homemade biscuits. I've got one recipe for homemade biscuits I'd like to do a video on that I made. Kim and Daryl, do you remember those biscuits I made when we were, what was that place called? Was where I was making my little table for the Airstream that y'all helped me build. Anyway, it's the best biscuit recipe I've ever run across. So, okay, good, Jennifer. I'm up for it. Anyway, one of these days I'll get my recipe out for that and make them. But I think my recipe right now is in the trailer. So I got to go back there in a few days anyway. Yes. Yeah, by Dylan. That was it. No, it wasn't. It was before it was up in that mountain pass that we went. And then there was that Western store that I had never heard of before. What the heck was the name of that spot? That's going to bug me now. I'll have to go back and look. You don't want to make homemade biscuits. I want someone to do it for you. But these were really, really good. They weren't Dylan. Elephant Mountain. Yeah, probably. I guess so. I want someone else to do it. You want some? They're really good. I'll tell you that. So anyway. All right, guys. I've been on here a while. I'm out of stuff to say. Thank you. Thank you very much. They were pretty delicious. Much fluffier than a lot of biscuits. So I'll have to go look at something. Oh. I guess that's oh yeah, we went to look at another camping spot. Could go through your list for setup and tear down and make videos for your reference to watch when you're not out regularly. I think I'll wait till I have a little bit more experience to do a video on it. Took a while that day. Yeah. We went, Kevin and I went to explore Goose Creek, was it? Which ended up being a nice place to stay. That was fun as always. Yes. Okay. All right. Are you heading to bed, Donna? I'm about there myself. Everyone have a great night. See you next week. I think everybody's as ready as I am to say goodnight. All right. So I'll try a stream next week. We'll see how it goes. So y'all think of fun stuff to talk about. Keep me going. Well, grandma taught me how to make them underground and roast a whole pig. Yeah, I bet that was really good too. I would like to see that. I've never been through that process before. Good night, Melody and Sue. All right, you guys, take care. Have a good week. And I'll talk to you guys next Thursday. All right. Bye.